Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh,
We're all burning in hell.
not yet, Jared.
Oh,
Don't get your hopes up. All right.
Derek's dead.
Here we, yeah. He ate 5 burritos and he's in critical condition.
Yeah, please send love.
Jared,
Sorry.
how do you feel about your, ability to be attractive to women?
I think,
Assuming you're a man.
I think I'm pretty up there. Or down there, depending on your viewpoint, I guess.
And the woman.
In the woman, yeah.
Well,
She's a little bit of a broad, then I'm probably super hot.
I saw this article from the Daily Mail.
Daily Mail. I don't think I've ever heard of Daily Mail.
I have. I don't know how serious they are. I think they're somewhere between BuzzFeed and Washington Post. And I think they might be European.
So this might be a joke.
It's serious, unfortunately. But the headline to this...
Oh no!
This article is called "Wearing a Face Mask Makes You More Attractive to the Opposite Sex. Study Finds."
How does it make you more attractive? You literally
that's what
cut
we're gonna
off
find
half
out.
of your face. How do you know? You could have the horrible dental because you just ate candy all night because you're just sitting in your house and being like, oh, I'm just quarantined. I might as well eat all this candy. Gum, 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 gum.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
I guess maybe in some ways it's more attractive in the sense of like it cuts off some of your features so you don't know how ugly you are. Instead, you're just you have to rely on your beautiful eyes. This guy, he's got snake-like eyes though. I don't see trust in them. I just see vengeful hate because I'm not wearing my mask.
Let's get into this a little bit. Let's find out why. Because I notice neither of us are wearing masks right now, and we're less than 3 feet apart. We're about like 1 foot apart. People wearing face masks are deemed to be more attractive than when they have nothing covering their faces, according to a new study. Face masks have become a common sight around Britain in response to the global COVID pandemic. And Cardiff University researchers claim that the masks make both men and women more appealing on the eye, The Guardian reports.
Only the eye. Literally only the eye.
Well, we already know The Guardian is mostly bogus, but we'll continue on. The study, which began in February 2021, asked 43 women to rate images of men based on attractiveness. 43 women, that's not a big...
It's not a big
stretch.
spectrum.
That's just small enough so that you can really like micro pick the people who are doing this experiment. But again, I can't say that for sure. The pictures were shown with a 2 different kinds of face mask, with a book partially covering the faces and with nothing covering the faces at all. I don't know what that statement is.
What was a book in there?
I don't know, because
Does he look good without a mask, with a mask, or with Harry Potter covering his face? Like, what do you like? What do you like, ladies?
I bet ladies want Daniel Radcliffe to touch their mouths with his hands.
Yeah, they want him to stick his wand into their nose, his little magic wand. Just shut it up there, and they're just like, lumber.
Both a blue medical mask and a plain cloth mask were used in the study, and participants said that those faces wearing surgical masks were the most attractive.
Yeah, because they probably cut open a couple of people before.
Well,
Isn't that the one that statistically is like the one you shouldn't wear the most often? Because it might actually not affect you very well or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that the one? I guess they like their men to live on the edge. Bro, I like wear the mask that could possibly like hurt my lungs or something, or I don't know. I don't follow these statistics. I just shove it in my mouth and move on with my day.
Jared, you're a genius sometimes. Dr. Michael Lewis of the University School of Psychology said that the study proved our preferences have changed over time.
No.
With face masks deemed to make a person less attractive before the pandemic.
I mean, I get there like media where people were like, thought characters would look cool with masks. Like there's characters in movies and shows or video games where they have masks and they look cool. But they're not wearing it because they're scared. They're wearing it because they're just cool and mystical. None of these people are cool and mystical. They're just a bunch of people, a bunch of scared little goblins running around.
He said, our study suggests faces are considered most attractive when covered by medical face masks. This may be because we're used to healthcare workers wearing blue masks, and now we associate these people or
That's
these with
freaking hot.
these with people in caring or medical professions. At a time when we feel vulnerable, we may find the wearing of medical masks reassuring and so feel more positive towards the wearer.
I only put it on because I just don't want them to bug me anymore. Just like, fine, put it on, you stinking commie.
When you see someone else, like anyone, like a guy or a girl,
Yeah.
like just anyone, you think, oh, that's like a
Dude
that's
or
like,
a Babarella.
that's like a person who's comfortable, who is safe, just like a medical care worker.
When someone sees me wearing it, I'm just some dude who's pissed off.
All right, Lewis added that it was possible face masks made people more attractive because it directed the participants' attention towards the eyes. That's called
The eye's the only important thing.
That's called being bogus.
I've
looked into the eyes of people who wear masks like religiously.
They have really tired, saggy eyes.
They do, actually. That's not even a joke. They look
Yeah,
sad
I know.
and afraid.
I said it as a joke, but I know it's true.
They look like they're scared to talk to you. Now, beyond eyes, I would think a relationship needs to involve talking, conversation.
Yeah.
And if you're afraid of, the common cold,
I want to see some tongue when I talk to people.
Jared, don't ever say that. The results of the study have been published in the journal Cognitive Research, Principles and Implications. While the results of a second study asking men to rate women's attractiveness have not yet been released, if they ever will be released, but Dr. Lewis said the results were similar. I'm sure they did.
Guys want to see those. Guys want to see if girls have like a nice schnoz or not, or if they got good teeth, or they don't have a giant like 5-foot long chin or something. I guess you'd be able to tell underneath the mask though.
Yeah. Isn't it awkward when you like those people who are wearing a mask and like their cheeks and their neck go out farther than the mask? It comes after another study conducted in Florida in the U.S. suggested that face masks can drastically blunt the spread of COVID by halving how far contagious particles can travel. Okay.
You can also have
that has nothing to do with being attractive, but okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, attractiveness.
Yeah. I don't.
What do the babes want?
Those babezillas. I mean, I know what they want.
I just want to objectify women and know what they want.
I'm a very objectified person, Like, come on.
Okay, this is where the article takes a weird turn because from this point on, it just talks about. Well, here, I'll just read it for you.
We should make mask-based bras.
I want to bet that almost exists.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Where, the two, like, things
are,
like, just masks.
Yeah, put some masks
over those. Look like it.
Put them over those manderleys and see if they stay up.
What?
That's another word for bra.
Manderleys?
Manderleys.
Huh. Okay, University of Central Florida researchers found droplets emitted by infected people when they speak can float in the air for 4 feet. Coughing propels them even further to around 4.5 feet. Wow. But the particles which can carry COVID only travel around 2 feet when people wear cloth masks. Triple layer disposable masks worked even better, cutting the distance traveled by the droplets to just half a foot. Experts argued the findings offered proof that stringent social distancing guidelines could safely be relaxed as long as masks are worn.
Whatever. I don't
See, the thing is, it's just a graph.
I don't know. Statistics change constantly, so sometimes I just see this stuff and I'm like, okay, is this going to stay true for that long, or is it just...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe at this point.
Plus, this...
Like, remember when the government didn't want you to get a vaccine right away? And now they're like, hey, come over here.
Most of the testing and how did they test this? Did they go full Mythbusters with the graph or whatever?
I hope they did.
Or did they try just one person? How did they cough? Was it like a
hard or was it this like
Yeah. Another thing is that most people who cough do not just shoot it out in front of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
most people cough into their arm or inside of their shirt or something.
or their hand like a jerk.
Yeah, or into their hand. Okay.
Those people suck.
Now, COVID or not, that's just kind of gross.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. But yeah, so like most people usually are, I'd say a good like, most like 80% people in public, I would say are relatively polite and try to like cover their face when they cough or
Maybe
something.
more. Like, I never see people just go...
Like, I don't know, maybe I haven't been... Gosh darn it. Maybe it's just my own experience, but I feel like I've not seen a lot of people just be like, I don't care. Like, maybe there probably are, but it's just, I don't know, the statistics make it seem like, yeah, that's just everyone, you know? Like, everyone just does that, you know?
Yeah.
It's so common. Like, no one cared about being sick until COVID happened, you know? It's like, what?
God, there's so many ads on this article, too. It's bogus.
Some websites I'll go to where my ad blocker just shows how much ads I blocked, and it sometimes goes up to like 400, and it's just like, what?
It just talks about social distancing and England about how far you should be apart. Scotland, 1 meter social distancing is required in pubs, bars, and restaurants. And in Wales, 2 meter distance is in play. The second half of this article is basically a filler arc.
What? I hear you.
The U.S. also still has a social distancing up to 6 feet. It's the whole rest of this article just lists.
Is it to suggest that to enhance the hotness, you have to stay far away from them?
Here, I guess you could just pause the screen, everybody, and then read all the social distancing stuff that has nothing to do with attractiveness.
Is it just to suggest that the hotness is enhanced by how far away you are from them? Yeah, if you're just really far away, they look really attractive.
And then that's it.
That's all?
The last line is, they were asked to do the experiment under 3 scenarios for the coughing thing. Yeah, it just goes into coughing.
Oh.
It's really weird. I have never seen an article take such a hard 180.
Just on conversation?
Yeah, just like what the topic is. Like, I've seen some go off like on weird random tangents that have to do with the subject, but not a lot. When I did with Gene about the racist bicycles.
Yeah, I remember.
How they just kind of went off on history, but
Just
this
went
is
to a
just straight up
completely
goes
different
from
subject.
Masks are sexy, okay, to just blankly telling you with no links or really anything about social distancing and coughing and how far your cough droplets shoot.
Hashtag humble.
Well, there's no link to the person who writes this. Sam Baker, whoever that is.
All right. Bake your cookies.
Well, here, let's do a test. We don't have a mask because we're not those kind of people, but here. Tell us, does Jared look more attractive?
Do you like this sexy belly dancer look? Do you like the...
Or do you like the nose exposed mask wearer?
Yeah. The ones who like to live on the edge.
Or the kind that wear it on their chin? I
Yeah.
think they're talking about like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine this towel's a blue mask.
Yeah.
Does Jared look attractive? Do you want to kiss him on the mouth? Like, not just kiss him, but like suck his saliva out of his mouth. As she's about to kiss you, your tongue shoots out through the mask. Like a horror film.
Like the chest bursters from Alien.
Yes.
Just like... little blood comes out as well. Yeah. This is stupid. It just seems like a lot of excuses. It's just very poor, unconvincing arguments to do what they want you to do. It's really retarded. Gosh, I just don't think this is good. I just think this is stupid. Just don't like it.
Okay, that's it.